Good morning, sisters, brothers, friends, and family. How y'all doing today? At work, I got a few minutes, and I want to talk about something that's heavy on my heart right now in prayer this morning. I've been coming in contact with several people and that have lost loved ones, and they are entertaining familiar spirits unaware. And I will share, to be transparent, I had the same experience when my mother passed. Me being a Christian for all these years, the enemy is a liar. Satan is the father of all lies, and his job is to deceive us. And 2 Corinthians 5:8 declares to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. But the enemy is so sneaky that whenever your loved one passes, a familiar spirit is a family devil that stays in the generational bloodline, and demons need bodies to operate, and they occupy time and space in our minds when we give place to lies. So they occupy space in our minds, and they will attach themselves to your body. They cannot get in your spirit because that's where God lives, but they will occupy time and space that we give them. Can I get a witness? So long story short, for myself, when my mother passed, immediately, I started talking with her. This voice comes that sounded exactly like my mom. My mother had a nickname for me, and she had a little lingo and everything about my mother, and I was just blown away. I was like, how cool is this? I can still talk to Mom even when she's gone. So here I am entertaining this thing, and me, long story short, I'm the oldest of six, and I don't want to throw them under the bus, but they don't mind. My life is transparent. Anyone who knows me knows that by now. So anyway, all my siblings were all talking to Mom, and long story short, this thing was seeking to kill and destroy me, and I won't go into details, but long story short, I went crying to my pastor. And I said, Pastor Mike, I said, I was talking to my mom, and immediately he shut me down and he said, stop it right now. You are entertaining a familiar spirit. That is not your mother. We put your mother in the ground 2 weeks ago. He says, you are entertaining a familiar spirit, and its desire is to kill you. So immediately I repented to God, and I divorced myself from that thing. I cut off communication, and I said, you familiar spirit of Rosalind, I command that you leave me now in Jesus' mighty name. You are no longer allowed to speak to me. I silence your voice in Jesus' name. So anyway, I called my siblings, and I told them the